Welcome to the Icon Living channel. Hailey Bieber should leave Justin Bieber already. Hailey Baldwin should leave Justin Bieber after that hearing on Salmons, even after achieving everything, made Justin rebellious and the bad decision maker. Is this the reason my Hailey would leave him? Or is there more? Actually, we're not even done, so if you want to know more, stay with us till the end of this video. But before we continue, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Today's video we will have a sneak peek session where we tell you about Justin's bitter past that is still affecting his present, and if Hailey is watching, we wouldn't be surprised that she leaves him. Justin, we all agree, who got all the fame and stardom in his early teens, grew up in a not happy stable family. His family split when he was 13. He had responsibilities to fulfill, and he didn't know what to do with his life and how to tackle the fame he got. As he also explained on his Instagram, "Everyone did everything for me, so I never learned the fundamentals of responsibility." But is this the justified reason behind all he's doing? In about 4 months from today, Justin posted on his social media platform in an elaborated paragraph as an explanation of what he has been doing. It was a list of everything from being racist, drug use, and canceling about 14 shows in a row. In fact, he blamed all these actions on his past. Growing up as a teenage star, not knowing how to act in an adult world. He said trouble after trouble is what he went through and couldn't tell whether the next day would bring trouble or none. Stardom didn't make you thankful, for he drowned in the sands of responsibility. Pressure came with an underdeveloped mind. He made so many poor decisions. He got stardom, but not humility. It wasn't his age to do the right, but my question is not guaranteed, and according to today's decision, not now, then when? When is the right time to get your thoughts in the right direction? Do you need reasons to grow up? People have miseries and still make the right choice. Justin wasn't bold enough to accept and take responsibility for the things he did, and instead blames the type of situation in his temperament. However, what impact has this had on his relationship with? Keep watching to find out. Justin still couldn't move on from his past and his own. He's still overwhelmed with the bad turns, everything, and couldn't get out of it. Right. You said the first year of marriage was really tough because there was a lot going back to the trauma there was just of lack of trying, and my wife and I were still newly married, so there was just so much to navigating. We're now just learning our lives together, and that's a challenging process. We understand that life is difficult for a newly married couple, but expressing that he doesn't trust his white truck is one of the most important elements of our relationship. This should have been a clear signal that she should have reconsidered her marriage with him. In another interview, he said, "It's been so hard for me to trust people. I struggled with the feeling that people are using or aren't really there for me, or that the writers are looking to get something out of me, and then you're gonna get one of the big things for me is trusting. Right now I've made some bad decisions, personally demanded relationships, those mistakes that affected my confidence in my judgment. It's been difficult for me even to trust." If you are listening to that, why are you not trying to find someone more stable? Justin made both bad decisions and he cannot trust you. What do you guys think? Is it enough to lead them? Let us know in the comments below. Anyway, if you don't feel like she should break up with him, yet that is past relationship may convince you something else. Justin started dating Selena in early days and cheated on her with Hungarian model Barbara Palvin. Yes, he cheated. Are you listening? Right. Justin and Selena kept dating on and off and finally broke up in 2018, but during this relationship, strange statement touches, he wasn't considering marrying Selena anytime soon, interpreting the word single well being in a relationship. Now this is quite clear they were both having a rough time being with each other, but just as many think he was mentally abusive to people around him. Well, to run, he mentioned, "I started doing pretty heavy drugs at 19 and abuse all of my relationships. I became resentful, disrespectful to women, and angry because everyone who loves me, and I was hiding behind a shell of a person that I had become." The leader also said in an interview that she had been a victim of emotional abuse. Irina's family was also not in Justin's favor as the leader better well-being in a relationship with Selena. Justin went, which leads to their final breakout, and Justin married giving someone a mental breakdown. She even took a break to get over depression. Justin seems to switch to the motion so easily and expected people would love him because he's going to. No, Justin, you're just giving people a great. You should know what thing. It just didn't get any 18-year relationship. There's no guarantee of his decision. I don't think he's going to run. If he changes into motion again, who knows whether he will actually break up with There are some differences going on between Henry and Justin, that's why he has to have babies, and it made it that the first year of marriage, but lonely for her. He said in an interview, "The strange thing is I've always wanted to have children early, but now that I'm married, I am an ambitious girl with many projects, it will happen, but not now." He says he has now reached the perfect part of his life and called it marriage making others a living hell. It's nice now that you're admitting it, but what are you doing about it? Justin consider this marriage as a reward from God. In compensation of all his misery. Hey, we got a lot of haters and rivals and people want them to fail. She said that she loved jumped in for a long time and prayed a lot about this relationship, and see, when I don't even tell homesick for her parents she had lived with for 5 years. You shouldn't trust. Commitment, kindness, humility are nice words to write, but hard to happen yourself. Judas is lead pastor of church, formerly the City Church, based in Seattle, Washington. It's only there for Justin and his time, and Justin always looked up to him. Yes, a lot of the world, and has a lot being taken from him, including a bit of the natural progression of development, the chance to grow relational and socially. Justin goes to church doctrine, but upon being asked he denied being religious, might be practicing, which is a good thing. We just wanted to see a change, just if that's what he's now committed to. We would wish the best for him, but there are some states that you can't change and wouldn't be with you for the rest of your life, and sure has affected a big part of someone else's life. You can't build up your castle of happiness by hurting someone. Not understanding that now she's doing well, or maybe the story had another plate. What if he leaves behind a broken relationship as the lean is banned with about to wage an internet war games, and the reason he was having a mental breakdown in an interview that I've had to work a lot of this through with a therapist because it got to a point where the trolls gotten way too crazy for me, and it was really over time. There's nothing it known as karma. How could you forget your relationship and give other people depression? Nobody deserves that. The reason behind is defined by Justin, and he was looking for, and she made a positive impact in his right, unlike his previous relationship which only went through rough patches. Sorry guys if I'm being misogynist here, but what's true is true. Well, let's see what destiny holds. What do you guys think should lead just as soon as possible after selling his mental health? Let us know in the comments section below. Well, that's all for today. Hope you liked the video. Let us know your opinion in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon for more updates and notifications. Stay safe, and we will be back with another video.